me ducks, it's Simon here. Welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. Hope everybody's doing okay. Midweek point, the turn of the week, hump day as some people like to call it. But yeah, I'm here because if you saw my video last night when I did a review of the mini decks that Cheryl from Oneness Emporium sent, you will recall that in the box was this Oracle deck, which is Call of the Morrigan, which looks brilliant. I must say, it looks really, really cool, the artwork and everything. It's Stephanie Woodfield and Karen Storminger. Art is by Naomi Cornock. Call of the Morrigan Oracle, a 45 card deck and guidebook. And I mean, just look at this artwork. It looks absolutely amazing. So I'm going to take the cellophane off and we can have a look here. I don't know an awful lot about the Morrigan. I know she gets a lot of bad press, which is unfair. I know she's a Celtic goddess, of course, and she's associated with war and destruction and death, but and also that she can shapeshift into crows and ravens and things like that. But I need to learn a little bit more about her, and this set will certainly do that. So deepen your connection to the Morrigan on every level. Do you hear her voice calling to you, challenging you to rise up and prevail against life's toughest tests? The Great Queen leads you across time to ancient battlefields where you become the hero, witch, the victor of your own story. This deck and horizontal guidebook set infused with the Morrigan's energy is the culmination of 3 priestesses' devotional work. All 45 vertical cards not only give you inspiring messages, but also serve as tools for spell work, rituals, and worship. Divided into 5 suits, each with their own powerful insight, this deck will empower you to unlock your inner warrior and ignite the flames of transformation. And then it says this beautiful box doubles up as a card altar for premium display. How cool is that? And it's by Llewellyn. Yeah, that's really cool. And when I read that it was a horizontal guidebook, I thought, I wonder if the cards are, but the guidebook is horizontal, but the cards are vertical, as you can see here. So this is a really nice set. Love the string here to protect. As it said, you can use this as a stand. We've got a ribbon here to lift out the book. Wow, that is a gorgeous book. Nice. Oh, look at this. How cool. Not sure how many pages. 205. So about 207 to 208 pages. We get a black and white image here. We get the title and card number. We get some keywords. And then we get a description, which I love. A tribe of people gather. They hold hands. It just fully describing the scene, which I love. You then get your divinatory meaning, the spell for connection to others, and then what you'll need to perform that spell. So for this card in particular, you'll need the tribe card, an offering bowl, which is quite easy. You can use any bowl for that. An offering, liberation of choice, a candle, a drum or drumming music track. So all of those things are really accessible, aren't they? And then it tells you what to do. Place the tribe card in the middle of the altar as your focal point, etc. And there's even more here. So you've got your words for the spell, like an incantation, telling you what to do, focus on the card, and more words. So there's lots of spell work here as well. So this is a great book. I want to see what the suits comprise of. I just need to make sure that you're in shot because my camera seems a little bit skewed. Let me just change that a little bit. Okay, that'll make it a bit easier. I love this book. I really love this book. So other books by Stephanie Woodfield: Celtic Law and Spellcraft, The Dark Goddess Craft, Priestess of the Morrigan. So obviously somebody who's worked with the Morrigan a lot. And then about the other author and artist. To the Morrigan, great queen who walks at our sides and brought us together. To Corey, who inspired us to breathe new life into this idea. We love you. You are dearly missed. That's nice. So here's the content. So you get an introduction to the set, The Call of the Morrigan. Chapter 1 is around using the cards. Chapter 2 is about the cards. Chapter 3 is spreads. And chapter 4 is spells and rituals. And then, does it break it down? Conclusion, pronunciation. I just wondered where the suits are, whether it just tells you that when you go into the cards themselves. So I'm not sure the actual cards will tell you that. Chapter 2 is the cards. It will probably tell us here. Let's have a look. Yeah, so suit, guises of the Morrigan. Discover the many faces of the Morrigan and how each persona inspires your practice. I just wonder how many cards are in each before it becomes another suit. Otherworldly guides, so that's cool. And then what does it say? So it then goes into 10. So I wonder if it's 9. That won't go into 45 though, would it? 9, no. But anyway, it's more using the book to then have a look at where the suits come in. So great book. And then we have the cards themselves. So they are in one of these trays. I'm not a huge fan of these cardboard type trays, to be fair. They tend to be more of an issue over time, but anyway, let's take the band off. So if this is a card set, I suppose you pop it on there like that. Though that is kind of tinted, I don't know if that's meant to be. So you'd have your other cards in like that, and then you've got a card stand for your card. But I've got a little wooden stands that I tend to use dotted about the place, like here where I've got my Win Abbott Tour little stand. So I put them on my sacred space like that. And I've got a few of them in a drawer, so we can use that. Cardstock is really nice. It's matte. Let's take the rest out. These are the backs. Look at that for a back of a card. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, really beautiful. I love the pinks and the purples. Really, really cool. It's got a black border, and I probably would edge this in black, particularly as there's a little bit of bleed there at the top. So going over that in black would get rid of that. And if it bled, it would only bleed onto the backs. Nice matte finish, nice cardstock. In terms of comparing it with a tarot deck, a standard tarot deck, it's more of an oracle size, as you'd imagine, because it's an oracle. All right, let's bring the camera down. So the cardstock kind of reminds me of like Schiffer cardstock. I mean, when Schiffer first did cards like this with like, what was that Fey deck? I forgot the name of it, and Tarot de She. And like the first Marielle, they were on glossy cardstock, but then they started doing cards on matte. So they're very similar to that. It's very different for Llewellyn, but I'm impressed. I just love these backs. That alone would make a fantastic altar card, wouldn't it? So anyway, here we just look at the colours. Stunning. Yeah, the artwork is fantastic. Wow. Look at this. Crikey. Yeah, she's known as the shapeshifter. Sorceress. So this is obviously her many guises suit, isn't it? And then I think they said the next suit was her kind of companions, or yeah, how they worded the second suit. Let's have a look. So it comes in at number 10. So this is Otherworldly Guides. Explore the other worlds with help of those legendary figures and artifacts. Okay. Otherworldly Guides. Oh, wow. This is so impressive. You could just sit with some of these images and just really absorb them. So then the next suit is Spirits of the Land. Tune into islands, sacred sites and their inhabitants to enliven your power. And another stunningly beautiful image. Look at that. Love the spiral here. Yeah, these are very earth-based, aren't they? The raven itself, look. Got a rune. Not a rune. An oem. This is brilliant. Okay, so then we have the suit of the outer worlds. I think this is what we stopped on. Wasn't it? It's what we stopped on in the book when I give an explanation of what sort of text you get for each card. So yeah, so this is the suit of the outer worlds. Incredible. Victory. Peace. It's so Celtic, isn't it? I love this. Look at that. And then the final suit is the inner worlds. Manifest the power. within. Unbelievable. This is one powerful deck. Wow. Death. And we finish with cycles. Whoa, what an amazing deck. Call of the Morrigan Oracle. Just on the back of the box, I could see that these images were really beautiful. I didn't realise how beautiful and how powerful they'd be to go through them. Just amazing. I cannot wait to start pulling a card from this and reading about reading all the text about the cards and about the Morrigan. Yeah, because I felt a real pull to this deck as I was going through it. So it's certainly something that I want to study more. So thank you for watching, everybody. Let me know your thoughts on this deck. Thank you to Cheryl for sending this over from Oneness Emporium. Don't forget, if you see anything that we review that Cheryl has sent, there is a link in the description, but you can also get 10% off if you use the code Hermits10, which is down here at the bottom. Yeah, and thank you again for watching. Until next time, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.